What if the difference between staying stuck and finally breaking through came down to one thing, a decision? Hey, and welcome to the Mind Your Business Mentor podcast. I am Stephanie. I am your host and your mentor. And as a life coach for entrepreneurs, I use this podcast to help solopreneurs who may be stuck between burnout and breakthrough. Don't trip, you're not alone. I know that struggle. And it usually centers around three things: a lack of clarity, a lack of time, and or a lack of money. But we're here. We're all here. Me, you. We're here to learn how to mind our business holistically and master those three areas so we can live in alignment in both life and in business. Let's get to it. So last week I painted a vision, right? And not only painted the vision, I shared my vision.
My vision: every day, every moment, I am committed to taking responsibility for my thoughts, my words, my behavior, my actions, and my decisions.
But today, this is where we will be taking the first step toward building it. That is the power of decide. Before you can discover what belongs, develop systems, or even deliver offers, you have to make this particular decision, and that is, who are you becoming? This is where the 5D philosophy begins. Decision is the very first D. And I made some decisions, and that was my turning point. For years, I juggled multiple ventures, like a serial entrepreneur. But that's really not the definition of a serial entrepreneur. But I thought it was. It was like hustle here, hustle there, hustle everywhere, and I'm still broke. Right? That's what I was doing. MLMs, eBay, Amazon, courier services, real estate, it was the gig of the week, whatever that came out to do. But what I really had was hustle with no direction. I was building without a clear future. So my business is, I have a courier service, and then I also do my online business, right? The MYB lifestyle. But the difference now is I have a clear picture of where I'm going because I finally made the decision to serve solopreneurs. My mission is to help 1,000 solopreneurs get aligned, free, and funded. That decision gave me focus. Instead of scattering my time and my energy everywhere, I began channeling it into a life and business that actually matched who I wanted to be. So get your pen and your paper because we're going to talk about the power of decide. And I need y'all to take some notes. See, your decisions, they shape your entire life. And most powerful ones will happen across the 6 MYB life categories. Number 1, personal growth. Who are you becoming? What kind of person are you deciding to be? Business. What kind of business are you building? What role do you play inside of it? Number 3, relationships. How do you show up for the people around you? Who gets your yes and who needs a no? Financial. How are you choosing to earn, save, invest, and manage your money? Number 5, contribution. What difference do you want your life and your business to make in the world? And then 6, quality of life. What kind of lifestyle are you designing? Where do you live? How do you rest? What experiences do you want? And I'm not here to tell you what to decide. The point is that you do decide, because indecision is also a decision, and it's the one that will keep you stuck. I'll give you a perfect example. You're chilling with your loved ones, right? Boyfriend, girlfriend, sister, brother, hanging out with your mom, your dad, whoever you want to hang out with. What's today? It's a it's a Saturday night. You're chilling with your family, and someone asks, "What's for dinner?" Or, "We're gonna order in. What do y'all want?" Tell me how long it takes y'all to make a decision on what you're gonna eat, and how long y'all go back and forth, about these different things. Now, granted, I mean, you want to throw some ideas out there. You want to throw your hat in the ring and be like, oh yeah, let's do this and let's do that. I got a taste for this, I got a taste for that, whatever the case may be. But I know that if everybody in that group of people, even if it's just two, is indecisive, it's gonna be a good hour to 2 hours before y'all have a meal. You feel what I'm saying? Without the decision, you can't order the food. Without the decision, you don't know what to pull out the freezer. Without the decision, you don't know when you are going to eat. Is that clear enough? All jokes aside, that is exactly why I created the My Beginning Assessment inside of the MYB community. That's where your decision making process begins because you assess where you are right now. How do I feel on a scale from 1 to 10 in these 6 lifestyle categories of my life? How do I feel? Then you're going to be ready to visualize if this was a 10, what would it look like? You get to write out that vision for that section of your life. You get to decide what you would like that part of your life to look like moving forward. For example, you might assess your personal growth and realize that you've been stagnant. So you decide that you're going to become a lifelong learner. You're going to read daily, or you're going to take that certification that you've been putting off, and that would help you and your business. Or maybe in business, you decide that you're no longer chasing every single idea. You are going to focus on one clear offer that actually serves your ideal customer. Or in relationships, you might decide that this is the season where you set boundaries so that you can be there and be more present with those people that matter the most. The My Beginning Assessment guides you through this process step by step, and you will find it inside of the community. It's your tool to get clear and to make intentional decisions in every category of your life. I'm just trying to get y'all started because when you paint that picture, you know what direction you should or shouldn't go in. And here's the key. Once you decide, the rest unfolds. You discover what belongs and what doesn't. You develop the systems, the routines, and the habits to support it. You deliver the value, the offers, and the service that will fund it, and then you'll dominate, which simply means doing the decide, discover, develop, deliver consistently. When you keep showing up, this process becomes more than something you do. It becomes who you are. That's the power of decision. It unlocks the rest of your journey. And it's the first step toward self mastery. So I have a reflection question for you that I want y'all to put down in the comments. Which of the 6 categories do you feel most undecided about right now? Put them in the comments. I promise you, I'm going to read them and I'm going to do my best to help you right here in the comments. So want you guys to get clear. I really do. So if today's episode resonated with you, just take some time, get on your computer and go to community.myblifestyle.com and join. That's where you'll find the My Beginning Assessment waiting for you. That's where you'll begin to assess, visualize, and decide in each area of your life with tools and support from the community to help you follow through. You made a powerful decision to push play today. And I thank you. I thank you for listening and allowing me to accompany you in this life-changing journey. Stay tuned, stay clear, stay focused. And most importantly, I'm going to need you to make a decision. And that decision is to mind your business. Later.